Hi, my name's Jonathan.
Last name Chiaro. My first name is David. My last name is Macias. We've actually worked very hard. Good job, Mr. Chiaro, on all the stuff you're going to need to know for the Star Wars celebration in Orlando.
Yeah, the Star Wars Celebration is the annual Star Wars convention where all the Star Wars family, friends, and fans get together and they geek out for 4 days in a row.
Yes, it's a worldwide event. So yeah,
we're gonna have tons of stuff for you to cover. Welcome to Star Wars 20.
So as you know, the Star Wars Celebration Orlando is going to be held in Orlando, Florida.
Orange County Convention Center.
Yeah,
the Orange County Convention Center
in Florida. Not the one in New York, not the one in Southern California, because there is one in New York also.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's in Florida, and Florida is the Florida of the United States. It's going to be held from April 13th through the 16th. And for those who've never been to Florida,
it'll be hot and humid. It's right in spring. It won't be super comfortable, but you'll get there. Just as long as you know it's going to be humid.
Yes, it's going to be pretty horrendous out there.
So first, we want to say to get lots of information for this. You want to go to the Star Wars Celebration Orlando 2017 Facebook group page.
Yes, we're about 2,800 members as of today. So, and then we're also going to have what else?
The Star Wars 20 page. We're going to have tons of information in the celebration there. All the links to these are below in the description for you guys. And then last but least, the official Star Wars celebration page.
Yeah, the website.
The other pages have more information.
Yes. So what do you think they should expect for the celebration?
No, I think we're first going to cover
we're the cheat sheet. Why not?
Yeah, we're going to cheat sheet. All right, first you need to know that ticket prices are right there.
Yeah, the Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, those are $65?
Yes.
Yes. They're up there. They're right behind us. Trust us. And I believe the Saturday is $75.
It's cheaper to buy beforehand. You wait on buy them then, they could be sold out, and there'll be more money. So buy them now if you want to go.
Yeah, and I believe the 4-day pass has already been sold out by ReadPop.
And kids, they have child prices. Kids are 6 to 12, 5 and under are free. The tickets are non-refundable if you buy the tickets.
And non-transferable supposedly, but
yeah. And bring your email confirmation, but they should, if you buy them before March 15th was the date.
Yes,
it's March 15th. They'll mail them to you.
Yes. What I did when we went to the one in Anaheim, when I went to the one in Anaheim, I had the printout for the tickets. I had it on my phone, the email ready to go. I had everything just in case. It's best to have too much confirmation for your tickets than not enough. That's what we're recommending.
All right. So that was the intro to it. Now we're going to talk about what to bring to the convention.
But you want to be comfortable. It sounds silly, but we're going all 4 days. When I went to the one in Anaheim, went for 2 days. It sounds silly, but for each day, wear a different pair of shoes.
Yeah, or bring this inserts for your shoes. That's what I'm going to do, because you do a lot of walking. He's going to bring 4 shoes because he's one of those shoeaholic people. I'm just going to bring inserts. Yeah. So just know you're going to be on your feet a lot.
Yeah, like those Dr. Souls gel inserts and stuff. Yeah.
And one of the main things, bring a USB power bank. The batteries, portable batteries for your phones, you have to have those.
Because your phone's going to be taking pictures all day.
You're going to be in line like this. You're going to...
Yep. And your battery's going to drain, so you might as well have like an external battery pack for that.
It's necessary.
And speaking of batteries, also you're going to be taking pictures with your Canon, your Nikon, have an extra battery as well.
Yeah.
Make sure it's charged. Don't do what I did one year and popped it in and it turned out to be a dead battery.
And other things to bring are a backpack. Perfect for storage. You don't have to carry it in your hands. It doesn't wear you down that much. Tons of stuff fits in it.
They were talking about, I was recommending, bringing a bottle of water so you don't have to spend $9 or something like that north of that.
Yeah, and bring the flavor packets for your waters.
Yeah, like I think it's like Crystal Light, or you get the generic brand from either...
they add flavor, so you're not just kind of getting bored on water, so people like flavor.
Yeah, there's some out there also that have the little Crystal Lights have like energy or caffeine, if you will, and I'm going to be using those.
And if you like to collect art, a poster tube. That's something that I never remember, and I always wish I bought it. And you usually buy one there, and you usually pay premium for buy stuff. You buy it there. So go on Amazon, get it for a couple bucks.
Yeah. And what else?
Snacks.
Snacks. Yes.
Where was the one you were talking about? The protein bars?
Yeah, there's actually what I recommend is there's a protein bar. Cliff Bar has, again, I'm addicted to the caffeine. What are you gonna do? The Cliff Bar, they'll probably have a picture up right here in a bit. They do sell a protein bar, mint chocolate, that actually does have caffeine in it. And instead of having like sandwiches or lasagna or something in your backpack, who knows? You've got a protein bar, and you just crack open the water and you're good to go.
If I could take lasagna, I'm going to take lasagna.
Well, that's something you have to work on. It's like some cannelloni, a bowl of cereal in your backpack.
And we kind of already mentioned it, but make sure and bring your camera with an extra battery and extra memory cards, because you're going to use high quality. You're going to take a lot because you just when the celebrities come by.
Yes.
And what else? The foldable chairs when you're in lines, so you'll be in lines. So they have the pocket chair, which actually folds up. You might have folds up really thin. Yeah, we do have folded. We have it's like a tripod, right? You sit on it. It's about this big, folds up like that, fit in your poster tube, I think, or fit in your backpack really easy. And it even has a strap on, so you can carry it over your shoulder.
Yeah.
That's not necessary. Some people like to sit on the floor. Some people like to stand. But there's some lines you're going to be in for a couple hours.
Yeah. So it's best to have it, not need it, than need it and not have it.
It's just something extra to carry, but at the same time, especially if you like to sit down, it's a lifesaver.
Yeah.
What else? Cash. Make sure to bring some cash. Not all vendors take credit cards. Most do, but a lot of times they're sitting there and you're like, the internet's not connecting, they're sitting there swiping, so just bring some cash, and the ATMs will gouge you, so bring cash before.
Yeah, they're like $4.50 for, yanking out $20. And we got the hand sanitizer.
Oh, and hand sanitizer, that's another big one, because you're going to be around tons of people, and people are going to be sick, because people are always sick.
Yeah.
So they're going to be sneezing, they're going to be touching stuff, so just make sure you bring that.
Some of the food that the convention center is going to be offering at their like deli counters and stuff like that, at their food counters, was going to be. Would you find out?
Oh yeah, we looked to the convention center website and we found. I'm just going to read the quote.
Yeah. Barbecue.
From domestic classics like barbecue, deli, burgers, and pizza to international favorites like Greek, Chinese, French, Italian, and Japanese. We have something for the most discriminating traveler. A wide variety of food concepts offering many different price points to fit within your budget.
If your
budget, have lots of stuff. They have food inside the convention. They have all these little delis and stuff like that. They'll have a hot food section like burgers and fries. Mm-hmm. Then outside the convention center, they have tons of restaurants because it's like a
centralized area. There's
it's not just like out of the way. There's shops all over the place, restaurants all over the place, bars all over the place. There's tons of food to eat.
Yeah, we don't have the exact price points that are going to be at the convention center for the food, but just imagine buying food like at a movie theater.
Yeah, water's probably be $4. So, yeah.
And so, your costumes. Have you ever dressed up for a celebration or a convention or something like that? I haven't.
Yes, I have. So we're going to talk about what to bring and what to expect if you're going to dress up. So first and foremost, use your common sense. Don't carry too much stuff that you're going to burden yourself or like you're going to cook yourself alive, because remember it's going to be hot. Mm-hmm. So just be comfortable, but also be yourself. What you really want to be dress up as.
Yeah, if you're going to be there for multiple days, maybe one day dress up, walk around, do the photo ops, and then another day, that's when you're going to be shopping around, getting your souvenirs, using the tube protector thing that you were talking about for your prints and stuff.
If you're traveling by airplane, and your props resemble an actual weapon, when you have it in your luggage, place a label or tape or something on the outside that says Star Wars prop on the outside.
Toy.
TSA will see your luggage and say, oh, this guy has a gun, not a blaster. And so they're going to go through it and cause a lot of hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha, I like that. Again, err on the side of caution. Don't think it's like, oh, they should know that it's a fake toy. It's like, no, don't do that. Don't give them a reason to delay your flight.
And if you have like armor and stuff that's really large, you could actually ask your hotel. Not saying they're going to do it. Some hotels will let you mail your stuff to them like a day or two ahead of time. You have to ask. They might charge you a fee, but it's better than taking it as luggage.
Yeah, ask nicely when you ask the hotel. Don't expect them to be responsible for it. They're going to be like, hey, you can leave it here, you can drop it off here, but we're not going to be liable for it.
Yeah, and every single day you go, even if it's a light costume, if you bring your props that resemble weapons, you have to have a weapons check. Security will check you every single day, even if it's the same weapon every day, and recheck it every time. And they label it with a little zip tie or something.
Yeah,
like
and it might be a different colored zip tie.
Each
So
day.
let's say like Thursday it'd be orange, but then on Friday it's going to be blue. We don't know the colors, but we're just saying it's going to change every day.
Yeah, so every day, remember to do that. I don't think you have to get your lightsabers checked because those aren't a real weapon, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But everything else that's a firearm will have to do it. That looks like a firearm will have to do it.
You know, rifle, blaster, anything.
Some of the photo groups that we know of, I'm sure there'll be more for the group costumes. We know there's going to be a Slave Leia one. That one we know the date is going to be April 15th between 3 and 5. There's going to be a Rey photo group. We don't know the date on that. I don't think they've decided the date yet, but there's going to be a Rey photo group. And obviously there's going to be the big 501st one where there's 1,000 stormtroopers. Looks awesome. They're going to have that one. They're going to have the Rebel Legion one too. We don't know the dates and times of those, but when we do, we'll let you guys know.
Yes, as soon as we can. We were talking about like approaching cosplayers.
How to approach a cosplayer for photo ops? Because
there's going to be
certain etiquette you have to do.
Yeah, again, use common sense. You're approaching a stranger who's in a costume, and it might even be in a Slave Leia costume. Try not to. What I recommend to people is tap them on the shoulder, approach them from the front. Don't approach them from the back and kind of tap them in the small of the back. It's uncomfortable.
I'd go for the hand. I go like that. Say, excuse me, or the forearm.
Yeah, excuse me. Do you mind if I take a picture? Ask them.
Even ask them from against them.
Yeah, try to get their attention. Even ask them, where do you want me to put, it's going to sound funny and I don't mean it that way, but he's like, where do you want me to put your hand? Do you want to put it on your shoulder? And sometimes they'll even take your hand and put it on their shoulder, take the picture. Thank them for it. And if they decline, if they don't want to take a picture, you got to realize that they may have been dealing with people for like 4 or 5 hours.
They've been taking photos all day. They're really good costumes. They've been all day and they're kind of tired sometimes, so like, don't be pushy.
Yeah, be polite. And you could even say, it's like, all right, then when you get a chance, and they'll probably even remember you. I've had that happen a few times at the celebration in Anaheim. I asked one the X-Wing fighter outfit if I could get a picture, and she looked like she was tired, and I came back later on, saw her a few hours later, and I was able to get a photo op. So just be polite. Don't be a knucklehead. So there's going to be Uber out there. There's going to be Lyft. There's going to be what are the other ones?
Most of your hotels. Most of your hotels should have a shuttle to the convention because that's what's going on.
So rude.
If you don't have a shuttle and you own a hotel, watch the show, get a shuttle.
Yes.
But you need, most of the hotels will have shuttles because that's what they know you're there for, is the convention. So they're going to have shuttles. But if they don't, there will be a taxi line, just like Vegas casinos, outside the convention center. They set it on the website. They're going to have it. And then they have public transportation, the iRide trolley, which is probably what I like to take. I like to take the trolleys because it's really convenient for me.
So you're going to travel to Orlando for a trolley? I'm going to convention. So, but, you know.
They're actually awesome. You should try it. I'll take you along when we go. We'll make a day of it.
Yay.
And they also have the Lynx bus, which is their public bus. That goes
LYNX.
Yeah. And then tons of pedicabs, which actually probably the most convenient, but also the most expensive, because there are lines of little bikes. Little grown on bikes.
These
and they'll
pictures,
just be... We have a picture of them?
Yeah, we're going to have a couple of pictures of those as well.
And they're fast, they go through traffic like nothing, but they're usually like $20 a ride, so they can get a little pricey. But they're actually the best for...
But some of them are able to fit like 4 or 5 people, so...
Yeah. Sometimes they're themed, which is really cool.
Themed?
Yeah, like Comic-Con, they do like the Game of Thrones one, or they have lights all over the place. Really awesome.
Okay.
And parking. We have a map of the parking. I really like this pointer. I should take this all the videos.
Yes.
We have parking. Parking spaces are available first come, first serve basis.
And there's not, unfortunately, from what we understand, there's not going to be any overnight parking. So
Yeah.
those of you who are thinking about taking your RVs
No,
or sleeping in your Subaru
There
Brat,
is RV parking.
but that's going to be a dedicated area.
Yeah, but I don't know if the RV can stay overnight. I know your regular cars cannot stay overnight. There's an RV section for $25 for the spot, so it's per day. So they might not allow. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna allow overnight the RV stay overnight. But there is an RV spots, so you can't park your RV. You probably have to move at night.
And again, just go to the website for the official Star Wars Celebration page, and maybe they might have the information there.
It's $15 per car and $25 for oversized vehicles, and they accept cash and traveler's checks.
So we're gonna
and credit cards.
If we rent a car, it's definitely gonna be oversized.
Not me, man.
Believe it or not, there's one thing that you need to realize. There's going to be about 100,000 people there. One of the main
I don't know about that much, but I think it's like 30,000.
Between 7 people and 100,000.
Somewhere there.
Give or take.
At least be 2.
Yeah.
There'll be there's lines everywhere. Lines for everything. Lines for the restrooms. Lines everywhere you go.
You'll see some of the pictures we have up for the lines. Some of the pictures I took from the celebration Anaheim. It's just we had the holiday season a few months ago, or a few weeks ago. And you remember how the Christmas lines were? Just imagine that's how the lines are going to be everywhere, especially Saturday.
Yeah. So,
Saturday's going to be a bear.
Just remember to be polite and courteous in lines. Most people, you get along. We call them line buddies. You just make friends. I've made several friends that I've been friends with a couple of years now. I know you have. We're line buddies.
You have friends other than me?
I got
Ramona, Ron, and Marco. I met them from Switzerland. Yes, and we're line buddies. We're going to be seeing them in Orlando. And when you're in line, it sounds funny, but you know,
Brian Ortiz, that's my buddy. He might be watching, I don't know, but I made friends a couple years ago.
That's the quickest name you could make up right now?
No, Brian, please comment.
Brian Ortiz. But were you at just Chipotle and somebody made you a burrito with that name? That's how you remember it? But anyways, when you're online, you're going to be in an area. Imagine like 90 people in an elevator. That's how it's going to be. So it sounds funny, but remember your personal hygiene. You know, don't eat corn nuts in line. You're going to be next to a stranger like this close having corn nut breath. Don't do that. Just be courteous. Be considerate of the ones around you.
Not just your scent, but your voice. That's another one of the things, because people will be standing right next to you and they'll be talking way too loud or obnoxious, or they'll be playing annoying music. It's just, some people don't want to hear that. It's just be polite, be courteous.
Are you saying I got annoying music? It's just that you forgot about Dre. And I had to remind you.
I did forget about it. I never knew Dre.
Yeah, but just remember your personal space. If you're hanging out with your line buddies, cool. But if you're just, again, it's the personal space. I just had bad experiences in Anaheim.
No, one thing you can do while you're
Me personally?
there is you can change your clothes.
Well, not
you don't want to wear the same clothes all day.
Yeah, because we're talking
you're going
about...
to start smelling.
Yes. Imagine you get up at 8 in the morning, you're going to be at the convention all day, and it's Friday night. You know, the activities don't end until about 10 o'clock at night. So don't wear the same shirt you wore at 8 in the morning. If you can, have an opportunity to change your shirt. So change your clothes. Don't be wearing the same shirt that you had at 7 in the morning at 8 o'clock at night. All right? Change shirts. It's going to be 4 days. Take 8 pairs of shirts if you can. And yeah, if you don't want to go to the speed dating one with the same shirt you wore, you know, like on Saturday night speed dating, wearing your Thursday morning shirt. No.
Another thing is,
actually, you may want to do that because I'm going to be in there, and you know, I'm going to need all the help I need. It's like,
know what line you're in? That seems to be a problem too, because there's a lot of lines. So some people's like, they get in the line, then now they're like, this isn't the line for this. So make sure you get in the right line, because one thing, to buy autographs, you have to buy tickets. You have to get in line to buy the tickets, and then later you have to get in the line to get the autograph.
Yeah, for the
so know what lines you're in. What was the other thing? Oh, the new thing they started in Anaheim, the wristband system for the big panels. Remember that one?
Oh, yes.
What they're gonna do, they did it last year, the year before. Hopefully they do it again because it worked really well. The big panels lines start to get ridiculous. Almost everyone tries to get into the big panels. So what they do, a few hours before, they start to hand wristbands out to the person in the very beginning, and they hand out how many seats they have to know who's going to get in.
Yeah.
So a lot of people aren't wasting their time in the line for a couple hours.
Yeah.
So that I really like that.
Did you change shirts? Looks like the same one. Got a picture of Alan on the front. Yes, a Marine Guard. What else you got?
I think that was it on the... Oh, and when you're in line slot, that's where the little chair is great for.
Yes.
And sometimes people like to sit on the ground. Like, if they're playing games, they'll sit on the ground, they'll lay out a blanket too. So that's a nice little foldable blanket. So.
And if you get tired, just go to one of the panels. What I did in Anaheim, I was getting tired and I didn't want to just like sit there and flop there. So I saw that they had a panel about the origami. Remember us talking about that?
Yeah.
The origami. And I just sat there for an hour and just chilled, and I just learned how to fold paper into a lightsaber, which isn't really much. But I did do Yoda, Boba Fett, and I did.
You have to show that one day to our huge audience.
There's no VHS of that. No. Sorry.
So that's everything you need to know about the lines. there'll be a line to get your tickets.
Yes, for the autographs.
And there'll be a line to actually get the autograph or the photo op.
Yeah.
So just know what lines you're in.
Yeah, because the celebrities there, like for Mark Hamill, Peter Mayhew, they don't actually accept the cash there. That's why you have to buy the tickets beforehand. You get in that main ticket line, how many tickets do you want, and you purchase the correct amount of tickets for that celebrity. And each ticket is like $10 to $20 or whatever it is. And
I know for the photo ops, I wasn't sure about the autographs, but the photo ops you can purchase online before time. That's what I did. I bought a couple photo ops before. And I didn't have to go in that first line. So when I got there, I just went in the second line just to get in the thing. But you buy the time slots. You don't just buy an autograph from Mark Hamill. You buy autograph from Mark Hamill at Thursday at 8 o'clock. So you buy your time slots. And some of the ones we normally have is Mark Hamill, obviously.
And what are the price ranges?
Obviously, he's the big ticket one. Unless Harrison Ford decided to show up. He's never done.
I'll see you in hell.
Please. I'd pay whatever you ask. But Mark Hamill usually between 120 and 150. I would. If he asked like 151, 152.
That's very uncomfortable. So with Mark Hamill, you're saying is about 120 to 150.
Yeah. Ray Park is another one who's always going. He's probably the coolest guy there. He gets along with everyone, just hangs around with people like that. Mm-hmm. It's just awesome. He's usually between 40 and 60 bucks. Peter Mayhew usually goes
about 40 to 60 as well.
I have with Peter Mayhew and the Wookiee.
Yes, he's actually here. The picture up here, he's actually signing my Chewbacca and Hoth tattoo, which was very surreal. Then you have the minor characters, like some of the ones like some of the played the Imperial officers on the bridge. Yeah. They're about $20.
The Ewoks will be there. Everyone who played Boba Fett will be there. The 4 actors, they'll all be there.
And if you
should be there.
Yeah, if you want a photo op with the hosts of Star Wars 20, they're 35 cents each. And we don't provide change. So if you show up with 2 quarters, man,
you're not getting it.
You're not getting 15 cents back. All right. What else have we got?
Actually, X9 usually goes. Oh, they have the cast of the Rebels. They usually do one saying, like Mark will do several, but the Rebels usually does like one day you get a chance, and not everyone goes, but when they do go, there's your chance to get the Rebel sign.
And Ashley, she's another one that's super, super cool. I saw her on the Anaheim floor.
I never met her.
She was very, very. I didn't know. I felt bad because I didn't know who it was until I was told. But oh well.
And she also does the Her Universe line. So
yes.
The clothing for females. You know.
Well, it doesn't have to be for females, but it's we don't want to offend anybody. Gender identify them or whatever.
And remember, be nice to the actors and celebrities like that. Some people are like, oh, I bought an autograph, so I should also get a photo op, and they get kind of pushy.
Mm-hmm.
They see hundreds of thousands of people a day. Be nice to them.
And also, if you're gonna have them sign something for you, don't take advantage of it. Don't be like, hey, can you sign my AT-AT? Can you sign my picture of this?
Sign my tattoo.
Sign my tattoo. Yeah. Don't get greedy. Just maybe bring one item. That's it, and thank them for their time. Be cordial. And again, personal hygiene. Don't be getting a picture with Mark Hamill wearing your Thursday morning shirt. John.
Yeah. What to expect on the show floor? This is a lot. We will all experience most of the time. This is the place you're doing most of the time. It is intense. We have photos. It's kind of hard to prepare you. It's like an enormous Star Wars only swap meet.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's pretty. It's not intense like camping tents. It's actually intense. Like it's pretty. A lot of stuff going on. Sensory overload.
Not tense.
No. There's a couple of 20s there and 5s. And, anyways, bad jokes. Bad jokes.
The viewership's going down. It's going down.
We got negative viewers. I'm looking at the.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Anyways,
bad one.
Continue. Sorry about that.
It's like vendors will carry almost anything Star Wars you can think of. Exclusive stuff will go fast. A lot of booths will have exclusive stuff. That's the fun stuff to get this stuff they've only made like 1,000 of or 500 of. But those go fast and the lines are ridiculous. Be prepared to be in long lines for those. But those are some of the really cool things. They will almost all sell out all the exclusive stuff.
Yeah, what I'm recommending is, we were talking about earlier about the cash and credit cards. If there's something you want, an exclusive item or something for sure, whatever you think the price might be, double it and take cash for that. That way, if they don't have a credit card there, it's like, oh great, now I have to go get cash. If you if you want a certain item and you know it's an exclusive Funko, whatever it is, and make sure you have the cash for that.
And we don't have the list yet, but they're going to start releasing the exclusives. And when they do, we'll show them to you guys.
Yes.
What else do we go? Sunday, little tip from experienced pros, because that's where we are, professionals. Sunday, the vendors don't want to take stuff home. They brought all this stuff. They want to make money. It's usually the stuff like the yard sale type vendors, not like the big booths like that. But they have all these nice stuff. They want to get rid of it. They do not want to take it home. So you can haggle a lot on Sunday.
Yeah. And but don't expect like the the exclusive helmet.
Exclusive stuff you can't have it with. If you don't get it when it first comes out, you see it later on the floor, it's 50% higher.
Yeah. But don't rely on it.
Yeah.
No, what else you got?
There's also on the floor, like half it's usually vendors, the other half a lot of time is the artist alley, which is a really cool place for pictures and posters. While you have your poster tube. Oh, and someone also recommended a binder for the smaller ones like that. You bring a little binder with sleeves in it for the little posters like that and prints. But yeah, those are really cool stuff to get over there, and you can usually get good deals. But I definitely recommend checking out Artist Alley.
Yes.
You ever buy anything from Artist Alley?
No, I wanted to purchase. I think it was like a blueprint kind of thing of the Millennium Falcon, but it was on like a metal plate. Really cool.
Yeah.
But I forgot how much it was because
the metal plates usually run like 50 to 60. They'll do metal plates around like that big.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely they'll have tons of cool art.
Yeah.
Celebration Store. It's where you get the official Celebration merchandise. The line will be forever and ever and ever.
Don't do what I did. When I went to Anaheim, I saw that Celebration Store was
Join a YouTube show.
It was like, join a YouTube show. Get a room with Jonathan Chiato. Don't do what I did. But no, when I went there, I saw that they had the area for all the Celebration merchandise, like the clothes and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'll come back later. I came back like a half hour later, and it was like a 3-hour line just to get in there. So if you have the opportunity,
and it would all sell out. Some things don't sell, but 90% of the items sell out, and that's where they have a lot of cool stuff. And they haven't released any yet, but when they do, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, usually the stuff that they have at the end of the day is like men's small. That's the stuff that they still have. The extra large and the triple extra large sold out like in the first 3 minutes. And but men's small at the end of the night, still there.
That's it for the Celebration Store segment. The Tattoo Pavilion, they do it every year at Celebration. It is an experience.
Yes, they actually have artists that are officially licensed by, at least for Anaheim, they're officially licensed by Lucasfilm or...
I don't know, somebody allows them to do Star Wars tattoos and be able to say, we do Star Wars tattoos, and not get sued.
Yeah. If you do get something there, if you've never gotten a tattoo, maybe get something small, something like that's going to take about maybe an hour to 2 hours.
The problem is, it's so cool to go there. It's so awesome. People they say, oh my God, I want this. I finally wanted this giant Star Wars tattoo.
Yeah. That's
going to take a full day of your time and a full day of the artist's time. The artist is going to get paid by the hour, so he wants to book as many tattoos in as he can. So they're very good, but they're very, very busy. The low prep time. So we suggest, I'm not saying every artist gets overwhelmed, but I'm just saying go a little simple. They'll have stuff you can choose from. Maybe choose some of those. But I'm just suggesting don't bring something crazy for them. Can you do this? I brought it home.
Yeah, don't expect. I think a good rule of thumb: nothing bigger than your phone.
Yeah.
So definitely not as big as an iPad. That's going to take about 8 to... It's like this thing that you're using right there.
Oh, this iPad.
Yes, it is. I'm thinking about getting the Rebel symbol.
Might be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But also remember...
On my lower back.
It hurts, and it will hurt the whole time you're there. So if you go the first day, it gets your back or something, your back's going to hurt the whole time. So just remember that as well.
Yes. And you have to be over 18.
And I think they started listing some... no, I don't think. I know they started listing some of the artists on their website. They'll probably list more. And you can book online. And usually you can book there. They will almost all book out all the artists. Yeah. So eventually they will throughout the weekend. Possible panels. They'll have an episode 8 one. It should be the first day. I'm not going to guarantee it, but Star Wars Celebration usually does their big movie panels the very first day, the very first panel. That's when they really saw the footage and everyone goes nuts. It's a great way to start off because people are hyped the rest of the weekend. They'll have a future films one, which will include, more than likely, Han Solo spin-off in the cast, and maybe because they'll start filming in February. They might have a little teaser for us or something for us.
For what?
Han Solo movie. The feature films. They'll have a future. They should have a feature film section. They always have a little future film section.
Will this be an earlier one, or will it be after
Actually,
he fell down in episode 7? Will it be like the younger Han, or like when he's tumbling with like a scar for the hands? No.
We'll just edit that out. It's a young Han Solo. If you don't know, yeah, they're doing a young Han Solo movie. Hopefully we didn't just tell you because you should know by now.
Yeah.
They'll also do the Rebel Season 4 premiere panel. That one, well, they should. That one will also book fully. These panels we're listing right now will book fully.
Yeah. And then also on Sundays, they usually have to entice people to come back on a Sunday, because a lot of people will try to go home on that Easter Sunday. They'll do like a
closing ceremony type thing, and some of the cast will come out and say bye and thanks for coming. And then that's when they usually announce the next celebration.
Yes.
So that'll be awesome. Those four will more than likely all complete hit capacity. But they have so many panels, all Star Wars films, so don't just rely on those for it. If you can't make those ones because they're booked or full, or you don't want to wait in long lines, there's so many other panels you can do. There's, in the past, there's just a regular Mark Hamill for an hour one. There's Ray Park for an hour one. There's,
the origami one I was mentioning earlier. Sometimes a Lego.
There's an origami one. There's a droid builders. There's Star Wars costuming. There's Star Wars comics. They may even have a Star Wars YouTube one. You can how to make a YouTube channel. We should join that one.
Yes. How to get viewers. We'll be there all 4 days. What else?
Well, that's pretty much it for the panel.
And then the speed dating one. Is that
I guess that's considered a panel because you did the select time and you'll be in one of their smaller rooms. Yeah, they'll have speed dating, which we've already signed up for.
Yes.
Here's your chance, ladies.
Yeah. Ooh, man. I feel bad for that one. Imagine they come on, they sitting across from this, and they're like, "Man, when am I 3 minutes up?"
Next,
someone's sitting across from me right away.
Can I get a pass card?
Yeah, her first words are gonna be like 2 minutes 57, 2 minutes 56, 2 minutes 55.
And they'll also have a film festival. They usually have some kind of film festival where they show the fan-made films a lot. So those will be fun things to do. I think they do more towards the night. But if you want to sit down for a few hours and watch some awesome fan films, that's something you can think of to do.
Yes. Yeah, so the first night there, actually, we're arriving the 12th, which is a Wednesday, yes? And that night, there's actually that night, there's actually going to be
Forcella!
Yeah, the Forcella. It's going to be our karaoke night.
It's going to be the meet and greet from the Facebook page.
Yeah, for Spencer Jobitz, I think that was his name. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. He's throwing it. It's only $7 to get in. It's a good meet and greet for that night.
It is at the Universal City Rock at the Rising Stars Karaoke Bar.
Yes. So hopefully we'll see it.
Man.
Yeah.
We do Mbop. That's the name of the group. We do that. Mbop. Right? Do it. Alright.
No. And then we're also gonna. What else we got there? We got the Star Wars Galactic Nights.
Oh yeah, the whole 4 days. Disney Hollywood Studios is going to do Star Wars Galactic Nights, which is, I think this was like $129 from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. But they're going to go all out for this. Trying to get people there at nighttime. Just turn the park into nothing but stars, which is going to be awesome. We're going to try and check it out. It's a little pricey, but we're going to try and check out at least one night.
So it's like Star Wars meets grad night from high school?
Yes, that was awesome.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
You remember that? You graduated?
Yes. Had to clarify that.
Your diploma spelled with a 6. But anyway.
Alright, some of the other things to do at night are some of the events. How about that? Tickets are still for, because I know the
501st?
No, that podcast that our furry friend listens to.
Rebel Force Radio.
Rebel Force Radio is already sold out. That would have been cool to go to, but that already sold out.
Yes.
So the ones that aren't sold out are the 501st Bash, Cantina Bash, which is supposed to be really awesome. It's $100, but there's still tickets for it. So.
And actually, Weird Al Yankovic's going to be playing there. He's going to be it's on the page. Yeah, we're
The page.
The page. The page. Yeah.
If we can find the link, it'll be in the description.
Yeah, we'll pop it up here in a bit.
There's going to be tons of spur of the moment parties. Kind of people let's get together at this bar. Let's get to this this bar. So
yeah,
that's going to be some of the fun things to do.
They're going to find out where John and Dave are hanging out, and they'll be like, no, let's do something way over here.
Stars 20 party. It's going to be just
let's go do it at the subway. And he's like, no, I saw John and Dave there. It's like, let's just go somewhere else.
There's also going to have the Moonlight one for the Leia party. That's all proceeds will go to
her charities or something like that.
Yeah, some not Leia, but Carrie Fisher's charities.
Yes.
That one I believe was Thursday night.
I believe so.
It was Thursday.
Hopefully, again, we'll.
I think the tickets were $50 for that, or it was $40 for a ticket, or $75 for two.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And of course, it's the Orlando area. There's tons of music parks to do there, so you can always take a day off or book an extra day at the hotel and just do some of the other stuff around. There's so many things to do.
Yeah, is there a SeaWorld out there? Is Universal? There's obviously a
Disney World.
Yeah.
Tons of water parks. It'll be hot. And Star Wars Celebration's doing this thing with Orlando, which is going to be awesome, which I didn't even know about until recently. You show your badge. I'm going to read it. Celebration partnered with Visit Orlando to bring you an awesome experience while you're in town for the show. Simply show your Star Wars Celebration badge any of these participating vendors and get a discount on your meal. A free appetizer, a drink, or a dessert, or other perks. Just as drink. There are over 40 participating restaurants.
Yes. Check them out.
Yes, please check it out.
To ask.
It's pretty awesome. We're gonna definitely every place we go, we're gonna see you take your discount. So
yeah,
we're pretty cheap. And
you definitely are.
I didn't bring my prop.
What is it? What do you need?
The book.
Oh, the book. Hold on. Exit stage left.
Exit stage left.
One. Oh wait till my.
I'm old.
Co-host shows up. Co-pilot. As a tip, go to your local AAA branch and they give you a free tour book of Central Florida. This is awesome. This has tons of stuff to do there.
Also have another book, a few maps to help you out if you're old school.
You know,
or if you want to use an app.
Use it for kindling. Yeah. This is awesome.
Kindling? What's wrong with
origami? You can make your lightsaber.
Oh, yeah.
Do it right now.
I'm going to make an origami of an iPad. And there you go.
So that's about it for your celebration. So there's going to be more information coming out, guys, and we'll let you know when it does. That's all we have right now, but there'll be tons more.
Yeah, and again, I'm sorry, go ahead.
If there's anything we were wrong about, you guys noticed we messed up on, or anything you guys want to add, please comment and start a conversation with us. We'll be glad to talk back and correct ourselves even if we're wrong.
Yeah, and thanks again to different members of our Facebook page. We really appreciate the help. We both got jobs. We both work full time, and sometimes life happens, so we're not able to get to some of the questions really quick. Anything else?
Please
like our page.
Yes, this is brought to you by Star Wars 20. That's what we do. We do a YouTube channel. You guys notice?
Mm-hmm.
And please follow us and like us and subscribe.
Yes, subscribe. We have various shows. We have various theories about the Rogue One that I was wrong about.
We have a new one coming up too. Another great Dave's theories.
Yeah, I'm okay being wrong. So, anything else?
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. Thank you very much.